Alright, welcome back for round 5. We are on the play against Vodacombo, and I think I'm fine with this hand since it has 3 power and a champion, so I'm going to keep it. And I think I'm going to use my fire sigil first to see what influence we might draw off the top. It's a bit worse if we draw like a seed, but better if we draw a shadow influence potentially. So just go for shadow. Vara's favor to the face, unfortunately, to get power, and then pass. There would have been a good Vara's favor target, but what can you do? We needed to use it on 2 to get our champion out on time. Suffocate target. Gonna suffocate so we can attack. And unfortunately we are power screwed again. This is not going too well for us power-wise. I mean, I always said the deck might be like 1 power short anyway. So it might generally be reasonable to consider some more power. The opponent is like all about the power, even as running privilege of rank. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're just gonna hit one of the million findaways, but his deck just doesn't really have any good targets, so might as well use it on that while we have nothing better to do, since we keep being power screwed. Not sure how good this matchup is, but probably not that great, but we have some good sideboard cards like Deathstrike and Treachery to help. Being able to take his key cards and kill his water can is definitely a pretty big deal. At least we got the Death Touch, that's good. Because now we can still attack. Or not. Because the opponent has a Marshal. Didn't trade though. Guess we should have played Maiden first in case he wants to trade there with the Marshal. Was a bit bad on my part. Bit loose. And yeah, he has like 3 find away, a depleted power and 2 unknowns. 1 unknown because he played a non-depleted power. And we have Annihilate to kill this, so that's pretty good. Might even... I'm not gonna kill this, need the Annihilate for something else and I can cudgel up now. Which is actually pretty good. So I think I'm just gonna attack with both to pressure. If he wants to trade with the Maiden, that's fine. And if he wants to trade with this, that's also fine. I think I'll kill these 2 to get 2 cudgels, since the 2/5 is not gonna do anything against the deadly anyway. So that seems like a solid trade for us. Because then we have a 6 power Maiden that is really hard to stop thanks to deadly. And Annihilate for like Ascendant or Marshal. And his hand is mostly power. Just hope he doesn't get a Vodacombo, because that would cause some real trouble. But yeah, he's definitely quite flooded. Which can happen if you run as much power as he does. All the findaways. Ah. Was about to say we don't have a removal for that one, but we just draw one, so Maiden just got bigger. And his deck doesn't play Vanquish, at least not main deck. So that's pretty good. That's why Maiden is so much better than Steward in these types of decks. It's just a real threat, while Steward would hit for 3 here and would give him like ample time to draw out of this. Now he just sits there with like 1,000,000 power in his hand and can't really do an awful lot. So I think he has like depleted power, find a way, 2 Justice Sigils and an Unknown. Let's see. Oh no, he used the last find a way, right? So he has like depleted power, 2 Justice Sigils I think, and an Unknown. And we have an Annihilate for anything that is not like a Vodacombo basically. And I mean, Seraph doesn't really matter that much by this point, so hopefully he plays an Annihilate target and we draw power into Reaper to end this game pretty quickly. Vodacombo is like exactly the card I don't want to see there. But at least it can't really do much, and if he like has to take 5 here, he might just lose the game. The problem is he can draw into silence with his combo here. Let's hope he doesn't draw power to get his chain off, and then we're good. He drew power. If he combos too much here, we're in trouble. But yeah, thanks to having Annihilate for our own Reaper, we should win this game. That's pretty good, unfortunately. Don't think I want to block here. No, because I think if we draw a power for Maul, we might actually be in a decent spot. Problem is now we have to kill this. And we cannot really attack with bows because then we just die. So I guess we just attack with this Reaper, since he has to block anyway, and then he can't attack with Vodacombo without losing it. But yeah, this game is slipping away. The drawn silence was definitely clutch on his side. But yeah, getting 2 cudgels is nice because that might even deny him any attack and also makes it harder for him to set up blocks next turn. Let's just hope he doesn't chain too much with Vodacombo. Then we are in a decent spot. Looks like he might not even be able to attack. Yep. That is great. Unfortunately he has 2 blockers, so we can't really like Maul. But I think I kind of want to like Maul once here. And then we have to stay home again. Actually, I think it was bad. I should have Reapered instead. That would have been better. Okay, so now we can basically force a jump here, which I think is what we want. That is pretty good. Alright. Gonna drop that. At least the silence is gone now. And I think I wanna cudgel. No, I don't think I want to cudgel up. Because that matters for this one next turn. So yeah, I think in the spirit of power efficiency I'm cudgeling up now. Game is still very tight and very interesting. And he might just be dead now. Yep, definitely gonna have to jump here. And then we can draw like a torch to kill our Reaper, for example, to win. Or maybe just... oh, he has another one. Wow. Let's see. Both are not great actually right now. So we're gonna take the Instigator. And now we suddenly are in an awkward spot again. Making this to 8 was pretty smart actually. But yeah, now at least he goes to 2, loses 1, and we lose this guy if he attacks. I think Quarry was maybe a bit greedy and I should have just dropped Reaper actually. That was really bad, yeah, should have played Reaper. Not playing too tight this game, that is not good. Yeah, not sure what I was expecting to find in Quarry. Should have just played Reaper. Stupid to play Quarry when what all you want is what you have in your hand. Especially because he already, I think, used like 2 marshals, or no, 1 marshal, but doesn't have that many options. Yeah, he can't attack with this guy. So now we get to eat a Vodacombo, and he gets to eat our guy, and he goes to 2, and we lose our Maul. But we have the Flail as backup. Potentially. Okay, this is really bad for us. But fortunately enough, we have Reaper. So we are not dead. If he has a silence, we die. Please don't draw too many cards. No silence, no silence, no silence. Then I think we got him, especially with the Annihilate for next turn. But we don't even need the Annihilate, he just has to block anyway. But we even have an Annihilate if he like slow rolls a silence or whatever. Okay. So we got him. Let's see if he slow rolled the silence. Yes! What an epic game. And 1 or 2 subtle puns on my part. Sorry about that. Time to sideboard. Treachery for sure. Deathstrike for sure. Okay, so what else? So he has like Enforcers and Vanquishers in his board, which he's probably gonna bring in. Torch is alright, since he also has Awakened Student. So Torch is not terrible. Definitely want like another Suffocate. Sabotage seems really bad, even post-board. So I don't want that. Is there anything else I might want? I don't want 4 Torch, I think 3 seems fine. I might want some Sabotage after all, because Parliament is so good, but probably not. I think Stash is gonna be a bit slow against him. We definitely have to be more of a beatdown approach here. No, Sabotage is just too unlikely to hit, I think. I think I like it this way. Flail is probably alright. Yeah, I think I'll try it this way. Okay, game 2. We're on the play. Our hand is a bit weird, but I think I'm fine given that we have a 2-drop on a Quarry and we can place that 2-drop on the play. So yeah, I think I like that. It's not the greatest hand, but I think it's better than redrawing into some random hand, and we can go 2-drop into Quarry. I think I like that deadly setup a little more in this matchup for Champion of Chaos, so he can attack through stuff like Combo Healer freely. Let's see what Quarry gives us. Pretty sure I want to Suffocate here. Force Iraf and stuff. I mean, Vara's favor wouldn't have been bad on this and setting up Reaper and Stash, but I think we will find the 5th power in time anyway, and we are a bit soft to some units right now, so I rather have the Suffocate, I think. Plus next turn, if he doesn't do anything, I can consider Banner, Flail for 4 and Suffocate his 1/1 to hit his face with the Flail, which looks like it's not gonna happen. And as I said, there's the power fair and square. So yeah, that's like fine. If I have 4 power already, I think I have enough power density in my deck and draw steps to just find a power that I don't really want to take a power there. Vara's favor is still the power that I'm most likely to take there, but with so little removal in my hand, I'd rather take it, because then Suffocate can kill like the first thing, Flail the second thing, then we are like reasonably set for the next couple of threats or blockers or whatever. Like for example, if he drops the Parliament here, we can just Flail the Parliament. I'm gonna attack first. The question now is, do I want a Champion of Chaos or Reaper? Reaper is definitely more vulnerable to like a silence here. But Champion allows us to do multiple things the turn after potentially, but there's not really anything we can flail while we play a Champion. So I think I'll just play a Champion here to bait out a silence. So Reaper has a better chance at accomplishing anything, and we baited out the silence successfully. Plus if we draw a 6 power, we can even go Reaper and like Flail for 1 to kill the 2/1 to deny the opponent like good blocks. I guess now we're just gonna like Flail the 4/4. And I think Torch this guy, Flail this guy, and get in for a bunch. And then next turn we have like a potential Reaper plus 0 power Suffocate, which is pretty nice. Or with 6 power we can potentially stash our weapon back to like hit for 5. Get like a Martial Ironsworn. Which we might actually have to do. There's the Marshal. I guess time to play a Reaper. I think I probably want to get in anyway to get him low. So that's fine. And plus we can get it back with stash, so no big deal. He seems to not have anything impressive this turn, so we might just take this game if he doesn't have a silence for the Reaper. He might have an Enforcer though, now that he probably has gone up to 8. Don't want to trade here. But that means he doesn't have a silence. Oh, he has 2 Owls. That is good, but probably not good enough. Let's attack. Wait, actually, The question here is, do I stash or do I like... This is like 3, 8, so he goes to 1. Oh yeah, I can actually kill him here. He's dead. Unless he has a Desert Marshal. And 0. Yes! So that means we're in top 8. And yeah, this matchup is probably better than regular big combo because they don't have like Harsh Rule, which is one of the more threatening cards. Alright, that's it. 2-0 over Vodacombo. Stay tuned for the last round and the top 8 after. See you in a moment.